What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Her Light Cosmic Tarot, aka your girl Cam. Welcome back. So I've been a little MIA. I usually do free tarot readings here. Let me turn this down. And I haven't been on in a long time, so I don't know. I was feeling motivated and moved to come on here and do a little something. This is for Taurus, if you haven't heard. So Taurus, as I'm settling into your energy, I've already pulled the cards here. I can't help but feel sad. I've pulled this like so long ago, like yesterday. Usually when I pull for a reading, I sit down and I do it. But it was like a stop and go. Who else had this? Cancer? Could be dealing with a Cancer, doesn't have to be. Definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus. I did pull some astrological influences that may be in and around you at this time. I can't help but feel sad, and I don't know if this is your energy or your person's energy or somebody around you that you could be dealing with. We do have Chiron that is upon us in influence in your reading. So Taurus, whether you're sun, moon, rising, Venus, you name it, there's some kind of hurt surrounding you or some kind of needing to heal. Or this can translate as needing to learn a lesson from a wound that you don't know how to heal. But it's also about being a testament to others and helping others who are similarly on the path that you were on, and kind of guiding them through. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron couldn't heal himself, but he was a teacher to others on how to heal themselves. So I'm so sad, Taurus. This is a love reading, so love, it's a lot to do with relationships, but this can be family love. So sad. It seems to me, Taurus, that you've tried to help someone in your family or in a love connection, but they could not be helped. And this is where I feel like Chiron has settled into your reading. Maybe your person has this Chiron issue that they can't heal themselves or heal themselves, but they can help heal others. Or it could be vice versa. You have Chiron and Virgo, Chiron and Gemini. I like to pull the astrological influences first because sometimes it encapsulates the whole reading. This is Virgo season, so you definitely could be dealing with these elements. The person I'm talking about in regards to you in this reading could have those placements. Like I said, Taurus, I feel sad. So this is an energy of you've been toiling with this for a long time. Some of you have been toiling with this issue for years. And it's almost like you have been pushing for this person to get better, to self-actualize, to align with you, and it hasn't happened. I want to read, because I'm a nerd, I want to read what I wrote about Chiron and Virgo and Chiron and Gemini. Chiron and Virgo is the fear of taking action because you feel like you're going to fail. And oftentimes you get the message that you're not good enough or what you've done isn't good enough. So Why the hell bother? Why the hell get better? Why the hell do something different? Or why, oh why? Okay? This energy can be all over the place, ungrounded, and potentially codependent. Whether this is you or your person. Chiron and Gemini, some people usually have a learning disability. I think this aspect happened for individuals born from 1984 to 1989, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely know it started in 1984. So my 1980s babies, particularly 84 until like 89, this is our Chiron, because I was born in the 80s. These individuals are oftentimes misunderstood. You know, be mindful of any injuries this time around in September. There could be issues of the lungs, the neck, and the arms. This is a wounding around communication. Like I said, misunderstandings, not seeing clearly, or not being able to articulate wants, needs, etc. Chiron and Gemini is deeply tied to Gemini and Sagittarius. As you'll see that I said Gemini. And from my deck, this came out, Sagittarius. So there's deep ties, as though Chiron is a centaur, which is the mascot for Sagittarius. So as you can see, those are the deep ties. So Taurus, like I said, Sun, Moon, Horizon, Venus, you're kind of stressed out, or you're kind of sad. I'm feeling sad. You could be stressed out. I don't know. I do have the stressed here. So this could be you or your person. There's some kind of a stressor in the situation. Like I said, I feel like you've been doing this for a long time. You've been praying and trying to get your person on the right path. You've been talking to the angels. Could be talking to elders or older people or counselors or what have you. And you've been hitting a brick wall, Taurus. There's no doubt that there's love here, but I feel like this has gotten you to the point of no return. Your theme, husband and wife, love, pleasures, and commitment. On the other side of things, it could be fears and unsettling feelings about your partner and or mate, or whoever the other counterpart is. Like I said, this is definitely dealing with an ex-lover. If you guys have an ex-lover here, there's a lot of sentiments surrounding Venus. I do have Venus here in my deck. And I do have other Venusian cards that came out. So I'm asking Spirit, like, what is going on? Why do we have all these Venus-related items in this reading? And to me, it could be about you taking care of yourself now. Self-care, because we do have you in the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is taking care of yourself, putting you first. This has denoted that you've come into your own. You've financially come into your own. You could have gotten into a next level financial tier that you've been wanting to, or this is giving you financial freedoms for the future. Maybe you see yourself doing other things. So I see you taking care of yourself. And I feel like potentially, Taurus, you could have been putting yourself on the back burner for a while and potentially trying to heal this other person or heal others around you. But Taurus, is your time. whatever the situation is, whether it's with a friend or a foe or whoever, you have my do not collect $200 card. I've said there's nothing else here for you. Close the chapter and pick a new direction. So whoever this is with, Taurus, it's saying that this is over, or that you close this chapter with this person. And maybe this is why this person is stressed here. This ex-lover or this person, this counterpart that you've gone back and forth with for years. It feels like years. If it's not years, you're tired. Okay? This person could have took upon narcissistic tendencies, sociopathic tendencies, so on and so forth. Because I put that card in my deck because we're seeing a lot of that nowadays. And I don't honestly feel like a lot of people were born in this facet. I feel like society is molding these people via the internet, the social media, and I feel like people are becoming more of these elements. Not to say that they are in whole totality of being a sociopath, being a narcissistic person, or having psychopathic tendencies. Like I said, I feel like with television and social media, these type of people are being molded, and when they get into connections, they wreak havoc on the other person. I feel like some people are more susceptible to attracting these people and or becoming this. I feel like these individuals gravitate to people who are caring, who, like you, Taurus, you're very caring, you're very relentless in who you love. Like, you're the bull. You will weather any storm for a person that you love. You will try to help heal somebody that you love. And like I said, this feels like you've been doing this for a while. And I feel like you're tired. I feel like you could have been dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and or Aquarius. This person came into your life for a specific reason. Whether this is family, whether this is a lover, ex-lover, they came in to teach you a lesson. I want to see what this lesson is about. What is the lesson with this false twin? What is the lesson? What is the lesson with this false twin? This is an energy of Four of Pentacles, the Devil card. This can be surrounding somebody who is stingy, or somebody who is all about themselves. Again, that narky behavior, like very me oriented. This person can also teach you about values of money, resources, and so on and so forth. You could have been dealing with somebody who was very selfish, or very money focused. And I feel like it's teaching you something. Even though this is not Chiron in Taurus, which does teach about woundedness in the realms of finances and values and resources, I do feel like this person is teaching you something. Could be about money as well, and or values. What do you value? Do you value yourself? Do you have a high esteem for yourself? Do you value you? Do you value your manifestations of being okay? Or do you put others over that? This also has a denotation of holding on to things that don't serve you. Ooh, this is hard because it's comfortable, Taurus. Some of this may be toxic for you. Some of you could have dealt with this issue surrounding all the things of the devil. Not necessarily. This could be just codependency. I need you, you need me, but this is not going anywhere. We're not expanding. We're just here accumulating dust. We're stagnant. Or this could be issues surrounding alcoholism. This could be situations regarding sex or anything the devil represents for you and or your person. Toxicities, negative patterns, continual patterns of doing things. This could be also generational curses. This could be you trying to get rid of that and or trying to do things differently. I feel like this person isn't aligned with you, Taurus. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much time you've invested in them, Taurus, I feel like they've taught you something. But I feel like you could be under the notion of, they've taught me so much, or I love them so much. We've had so much experiences together. We've had so much go down together. And I feel like you're pressing the issue. Something's got to be here. Something's got to be here for me. To me, this is someone who's either learned their lesson and is afraid to move on because of this comfortability. It looks very negative, these cards, but there's some kind of comfortability in it with me that I'm finding. You both could be introverts, or one of you could be an introvert, and there's some kind of like, I'm thinking of a web, spiders, isolation. It's comfortable. I'm hearing caught up in your own web. So honestly, Taurus, this could be switched in a different direction. Could be your person or somebody that you're involved with. I feel like you could have been expecting for this person to change, but it's not your business to wait around for that change and stay stagnant and still. I do find that you are divinely guided here. Spirit has urged you to let go of this situation, Taurus. And I feel like by doing so, you're going to go into the next chapter of your life with stability. Four of Wands under the deck, which denotes celebrations, stability. And also, Taurus, I'm getting that by leaving this behind, you could have even had doors open for you that you didn't know existed. There's something about your dreams, your aspirations. You know how when people say, oh, if you let go of this, or you've seen those memes where you're like, you see the Jesus and you see the little kid and they're like, and Jesus is like, give me that little toy you have. I have something better for you. And the little girl is like, no, this one is mine. And Jesus is holding a bigger bear. You're gonna make me cry. I feel like you've been holding on to this little bear for too long, Taurus. And Spirit is saying, release it. Like I said, you could be experiencing abundance of blessings. You could be feeling freer. You could have moved into a new home. I don't know. It's here. There's something with the home here. I'm going to pull some cards. You guys got me. Tell me about home for Taurus. Like I said, this could even be dealing with people in your family. This could be issues at your job, co-workers. This can relate to a love connection. Anything about home for Taurus? Give me energy for home. Yeah, I feel like your person regarded you as home. Regarded you as a safe haven. That's what I'm getting, because we have the Eight of Swords around it. This is seemingly how your person is feeling, and or there's some kind of wounding from home on your person's side. Again, with this Chiron energy, it's coming through. If you have children, Taurus, they're divinely guided and protected. So don't worry about that. Yeah, this wounding from this person honestly could have been from childhood. This wounding could have came from somebody who was vain or thought about themselves too much while rearing this child, or whoever this person is when they were a child. Feelings of not being good enough. Feeling like they have to be someone else. This is your person. Your person is seemingly stuck here. Again, we have Aquarius energy, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It feels like they're stuck in this cycle. Or that they're forced to be in that energy. If you've left this person behind, they're feeling down, feeling stressed. And honestly, for some of you, they are looking to pursue you if they haven't pursued you yet. I also feel like there's an energy of potentially looking elsewhere. I'm not gonna lie, we have the Two of Wands. There could be distance in between you two. The Lovers keeps coming up, so there's an energy of choosing. This is either choosing you or choosing someone else, or choosing to heal or to do things differently. But honestly, what is Spirit advising them? What is Spirit advising Taurus? Honestly, I'm hearing don't forget. That's what I'm hearing. Don't forget. Don't forget. I'm hearing don't forget because there's an energy with this person. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Emperor. There's some kind of an illusion or some kind of hidden you know how when you break up with somebody and you're supposed to go off and do your own work, and one person goes off, they do self-care, they go see a therapist, they do all of this stuff, and the other person, you know, they might have gone to the gym, maybe they've done a meditation session, but it's not consistent. This to me is like not honing in on what you're supposed to take care of. Because I'm hearing do not forget. Whoever this person is loves themselves. This person also can have some notoriety or some fame, or they're very dominant in nature. They're could be very tall, or could be very, here we are, like a boss. Like this person intimidates people, or this person has this presence about them that is like commands the room. When this person walks in, people look at this person. But there's some kind of, there still lingers and lies. It has not been tempered, whatever this is in this individual. Whether it's this person having narcissistic tendencies, or, you know, or this notion of like, I don't want to do anything because I'm going to fail anyway. Like, I want to stay right here. I know what's best for me. Like, very me vibed. This is a selfish vibe. If this person doesn't have narcissistic tendencies, sociopathic tendencies, fine. But this is very much that this person doesn't know how to love themselves completely and doesn't know how to love others. I feel like this will be a cyclical thing with this person. Can I get a wrap up for Taurus? Self-love in reverse. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? Pride wanted to come out. Hole in the soul. Last one. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? Y'all brought me there. I need to hurry this reading up before my camera shuts off. You got self-love, 24, breaking down to a 6. Venus. 6 is ruled by Venus. Again. Beauty. I just can't make this up. I can't find the other card. It's over here somewhere, but beauty. Venus. Venusian things. Take time out to get to know yourself and what works for you. in this particular life cycle of your life. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love are self-criticism and perfectionism, which leads to harsh judgment of the self, closing down, and eventually illness. Yeah, be mindful of illness, guys, because that did come too. So be mindful of any illnesses, whether this is you and or your person. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognizing the good in yourself and others. What did I tell you about not feeling good enough? This card beckons you to breathe love in and out in every moment of the day. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make in my daily routine so that love can pulsate through every breath, action, and relationship I engage in. Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature. In your home, stop it. In your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in prayer. Keep your heart open even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed. Like when my readings do that synchronistic stuff, I know it's real. Like I know I'm doing it for a purpose, and then you have a hole in the soul. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. Am I not reading? Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced as perpetual empty feelings. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false sense of self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear masks to others to make others feel more comfortable. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation. What did I tell you about introvertedness? As you're always mourning your true self. Oh my gosh. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. Taurus, I think that's about your person. This reading is so synchronistic, it's insane. Taurus, I believe your September is going to, if you haven't gone through this, it's going to go over this situation with this person. I do feel like you're in financially good standing, because I know people are probably wondering about that. You had the 9 of Pentacles, so I think you're doing good financially. But I do feel like with this Mercury retrograde season coming upon you, these are going to be the issues that resurface. So Taurus, I pray for you. I pray for healing for you and the person that's involved. Like I said, this can be a lover, ex-lover. This can be a family member and or a co-worker, friend, foe, what have you. So put yourself in whatever the scenario is. I love you much, Taurus. I pray for your healing, like I said. And on the next time, I will see you soon. All right, bye. Love you guys.